Have you ever felt that there's more to life than what meets the eye? That perhaps beyond the surface of everyday existence lies an uncharted realm of possibility waiting for you to soar? This yearning, this desire to transcend your physical and mental limitations, is a universal human experience. We've all asked ourselves at some point, is there more to life than this? It's the call of your consciousness, seeking ascension, liberation, and the unlocking of your true potential. In this video, we are about to embark on a profound journey, a journey that will not only challenge the boundaries of what you believe is possible, but will also show you how to break free from the invisible chains that hold us down. This is not just about understanding who you are, but discovering who you are meant to be. We're going to explore how belief shapes your reality, how love is the ultimate transformative force, and how spiritual practices can elevate your consciousness to levels you never imagined. From understanding the power of belief and consciousness to diving into the practices that can help you transcend your limitations, this video is your guide to understanding the journey of human potential. Together, we'll also explore the profound symbolism of flight and ascension, how breaking free of our mental and physical constraints is the ultimate act of self-realization. But most importantly, we'll see how the journey of ascension is not just about personal growth, it's about collective responsibility. The true meaning of ascension lies in how we elevate ourselves, and in doing so, contribute to the elevation of others. Are you ready to unlock your true potential? To lift the veil on the limitations you've unknowingly placed upon yourself? If so, stay with me. You won't want to miss what's coming next. As we begin this journey together, let's first take a moment to explore one of the most powerful forces at play in our lives: belief. The beliefs we hold, whether we realize it or not, shape the very fabric of our reality. Think about it for a moment. How often have you heard someone say, "I could never do that," or "That's just not possible for someone like me"? These statements, deeply embedded in our collective consciousness, serve as barriers to our growth. But here's the truth. Our limitations aren't as real as we often think they are. They are shaped by beliefs that we've accepted as truths, even though they may not be. The power of belief is one of the most misunderstood forces. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts or wishing for something to happen. Belief is a structural force that actively influences your emotions, thoughts, and actions. Think of it like a filter through which you experience the world. If your beliefs tell you that something is impossible, your mind will align itself with that belief. You'll find every reason why it won't work, and you'll unknowingly close yourself off from the opportunities that lie before you. But here's the key. Beliefs can be changed. The moment you begin to question the foundations of your belief system, you begin to dissolve the very walls that have kept you confined. This is where true liberation begins, when you dare to challenge the belief that you cannot do something or that you are not worthy of something. In this space of challenge, you unlock immense potential that was always there, hidden beneath layers of conditioning. What if, instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable, we saw them as invitations for growth? What if, instead of seeing failure as the end, we saw it as part of the journey? Your consciousness is far more powerful than you realize, and it has the ability to reshape your reality. The key is in shifting your inner dialogue from one of self-doubt to one of possibility. Now, you might be asking, if our beliefs shape reality, how can we start to break free from the limitations imposed by our own minds? The answer lies in understanding how consciousness itself works. Thoughts and emotions are not passive. They don't just happen to us. They actively create our reality. The mind is not a blank slate. It is an active participant in the world around you. When you're operating from a place of fear, doubt, or anger, you are sending out signals into the universe that attract more of the same. This is why many people feel trapped in cycles of negativity. But when you consciously choose love, joy, and compassion, you begin to attract experiences and people that reflect those high vibrations. The energy you emit creates the world you experience. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about becoming conscious of the energy you carry. And here's the thing. Societal norms and collective beliefs can often serve as invisible chains that restrict individual potential. We grow up in environments where we are taught what is normal, what is possible, and what we are allowed to dream. These collective beliefs create a kind of density, a heaviness that keeps us stuck. To break free from this, we must engage in deep introspection. We must be willing to go against the grain, to question what we've been taught, and to chart a path that aligns with our authentic selves, not what society expects of us. This is where the power of introspection comes in. When we take the time to reflect on our own beliefs, we begin to uncover where we've been limited. And when we identify these limiting beliefs, we can begin the work of releasing them one by one. But releasing them requires courage. It means facing discomfort, challenging the status quo, and daring to believe that you are capable of so much more than you've ever been taught to think. This is just the beginning. As we start to realize how much power we hold within us, it becomes clear that our potential is limitless. But unlocking that potential requires a conscious decision to go beyond what we've been conditioned to believe. Now that we've touched on the nature of belief and consciousness, it's time to move deeper into the journey, exploring a force so powerful that it can truly transform us: love. But before we dive into that, I want to take a moment and ask you to reflect on what we've just discussed. Do any of your own limiting beliefs come to mind? What would it feel like to let go of just one of them? Hold on to that thought as we move forward, because we're about to dive into a truth that can change everything for you. Stay with me. This journey is just beginning. Now that we've begun to explore the power of belief and consciousness, let's shift our focus to something even more transformative: the force of love and pure intention. Love, when understood in its deepest form, is not just a fleeting feeling or a romantic ideal. It is a state of being, an energy that flows through everything and connects us all at a fundamental level. Love is the gateway to elevation. It's the thread that binds the physical and spiritual realms together. When we speak of love, we are talking about something that transcends ego and judgment. It's an unconditional force that recognizes the interconnectedness of all beings. Love is not just something you give, it is something you become. When you embody love, you start to see the world through a different lens, one where compassion, empathy, and understanding reign supreme. Imagine living from a place of pure, unconditional love. How would that change your interactions with others? How would it change your relationship with yourself? When you choose to live with love as your foundation, transformative shifts begin to take place. But why is love so powerful? Why does it hold the key to unlocking the potential we've discussed? At its core, love is the antidote to fear, doubt, and anger. Fear, the most limiting emotion, is at the root of many of the obstacles we face. Fear keeps us stuck in our comfort zones, afraid to venture into the unknown. It's fear that tells you, you can't do that, or that's too risky. But love whispers a different message. It says, you are worthy of more, and you have everything you need to succeed. When you choose to live from a place of love, you invite in new possibilities. The barriers of fear begin to dissolve, and in their place, opportunities arise. Love has the power to heal both you and the world around you. It has the power to shift your perspective and raise your vibration, allowing you to manifest what you desire. This is why love is considered one of the most profound spiritual tools for ascension. It opens the heart and mind, creating space for growth, healing, and elevation. But there's another element at play here: pure intention. Just as love is a transformative force, so too is intention. When your actions are aligned with love, your intentions become pure. And this is where the magic happens. Pure intention is about aligning your goals, your desires, and your actions with compassion, service, and the greater good. It's about using your gifts not just for personal gain, but to benefit others as well. When your intentions are pure, the universe conspires to support you in ways you can't even imagine. The power of intention, when aligned with love, is like planting a seed in fertile soil. You nurture it with compassion and the right energy, and it begins to grow in ways that bring about profound transformation, both in your life and in the lives of others. However, when ego-driven desires take the lead, things start to go awry. Ego-based pursuits are often short-lived because they are disconnected from a higher purpose. This disconnect creates stagnation and frustration as they are not aligned with the flow of the universe. It's a powerful reminder that in the pursuit of growth and ascension, we must never lose sight of humility. Growth that is rooted in ego is growth that is destined to crumble. But when your actions are fueled by love and pure intention, your growth becomes grounded, sustainable, and expansive. But let's take this a step further. Imagine how powerful it would be if the world operated on the collective force of love and pure intention. Imagine if everyone was consciously aligned with a greater good, working together in harmony, each individual uplifting the other. This is the world we're capable of creating if we choose it, and the journey to creating that world starts within you. By focusing on your own capacity for love and pure intention, you contribute to the collective shift that the world so desperately needs. This is not about changing the world through force, it's about transforming yourself, because when you transform yourself, you transform the world around you. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on that. How different would your life look if you consistently operated from a place of love and pure intention? What would it feel like to have your actions, thoughts, and words aligned with a higher purpose? Stay with that thought as we move on. As we continue, we're going to explore some specific practices, spiritual tools that can help you expand your consciousness and elevate your being. These tools are not just about achieving spiritual enlightenment. They are about integrating that enlightenment into your daily life. They're about creating a bridge between your physical experience and the limitless potential of your higher self. So, stay with me as we dive deeper into these practices. You'll be amazed at the profound impact they can have on your journey to ascension. Now that we've explored the profound influence of love and pure intention on your journey of self-realization, it's time to delve into the practical tools that can help you elevate your consciousness and expand your awareness. Spiritual practices aren't just about theory or lofty ideals, they are about real, tangible actions that you can incorporate into your life right now. These practices have the power to elevate your mind, body, and spirit, bringing you closer to your highest potential. Let's begin with one of the most sacred and powerful times of the day, Brahma Muhurta. This is the period just before dawn, often referred to as the hour of the gods. It is said that during this time, the world is in a state of stillness and the vibrations of the universe are in perfect harmony. It is an ideal time for meditation, reflection, and deep spiritual connection. Why is this time so significant? When the world is still, it becomes easier for you to attune to the subtle energies around you. Your mind is less cluttered by the distractions of the day, and your connection to the divine is heightened. By waking up at this sacred time and dedicating it to introspection or meditation, you align yourself with the cosmic flow. It's as if you're tapping into a universal source of wisdom and guidance that's available to you, just waiting to be received. Brahma Muhurta is not just about meditation. It's about creating space for clarity. It's the perfect time to set your intentions for the day, reflect on your goals, and tune into the higher frequencies of your being. The benefits of this practice are profound. Improved mental clarity, a deep sense of inner peace, and the ability to approach life with a sense of purpose and balance. It's a time to truly connect with the essence of who you are. If you're not already incorporating this practice into your daily routine, I encourage you to try it. Set your alarm just a little earlier, give yourself time to meditate or reflect, and see how it affects your day. The more you practice, the more you'll notice the shift in your consciousness. But Brahma Muhurta is just one way to elevate your being. Another powerful tool is lucid dreaming and astral projection. These practices might sound mystical or out of reach, but they are accessible to anyone who is committed to expanding their consciousness. Lucid dreaming allows you to become aware within your dream state and take control of the experience, while astral projection takes this further, allowing your consciousness to leave the physical body and explore realms beyond the material world. Both of these practices can offer profound insight into the nature of reality and the limitless potential of the mind. They enable you to access dimensions beyond the physical world, offering a glimpse into your soul's journey and the interconnectedness of all things. Lucid dreaming and astral projection help you break free from the limitations of the physical world, allowing your consciousness to experience true freedom. For those who are just beginning this journey, it's important to approach these practices with an open mind and patience. They require practice and dedication, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Through lucid dreaming, you may unlock hidden wisdom and creativity or confront fears that have been holding you back. Astral projection can offer profound healing and allow you to explore your soul's true purpose in the universe. But let's take a step back for a moment. While these practices are extraordinary tools for ascension, there is also something simpler and more immediate that can help you elevate your consciousness: sensory awareness. When we talk about expanding consciousness, we often think of it in terms of abstract or esoteric concepts. But one of the most powerful ways to elevate your awareness is by simply fully engaging with your senses. It's about being completely present in the moment and integrating your sensory experiences into your conscious awareness. Take a moment to notice the sounds around you. Hear the rustling of leaves, the hum of distant traffic, or the rhythmic sound of your own breath. Notice how you feel as you touch different textures, whether it's the warmth of sunlight on your skin or the softness of a fabric under your fingers. Taste the food you're eating, fully savoring each bite. Smell the air, and take in the rich tapestry of scents that make up the world around you. When you engage your senses in this way, you expand your consciousness to include more of the present moment. This practice brings you into deeper alignment with the world around you, connecting you not only to your physical environment, but also to the subtle energies that flow through all things. Sensory awareness brings creativity, intuition, and perception into sharper focus, allowing you to access deeper layers of understanding. It's about integrating the spiritual with the physical, seeing the divine in the mundane. But there's another aspect to this elevation of consciousness that we cannot overlook: the symbolism of flight and ascension. Flight has long been a metaphor for freedom, liberation, and the transcendence of physical and mental limitations. Whether it's a bird soaring through the sky or the myth of Icarus, flight represents the longing of the soul to break free from the constraints of the physical world. In many cultures, flight symbolizes ascension to a higher state of consciousness. It's the ultimate metaphor for breaking free of the limitations imposed by the body, the mind, and society. To truly ascend, we must let go. Let go of the fears that hold us down, let go of the ego that keeps us tethered to the material world, and rise to the higher dimensions of our being. But it's important to remember that ascension is not just about reaching higher planes, it's about balance. In the myth of Icarus, we see what happens when ambition and pride get unchecked. His desire to soar higher and higher led to his downfall. So, while flight symbolizes freedom, it also serves as a reminder to maintain humility on the journey. Ascension requires balance, balancing ambition with ethics, desire with humility, and freedom with responsibility. As we continue on this journey of self-realization and ascension, it's important to understand that the path is not linear. It's not just about reaching a destination. It's about integration, the ability to bring together all aspects of yourself, body, mind, and spirit. True ascension requires a holistic approach. It's not enough to focus on one part of yourself while neglecting the others. Real growth happens when you allow every part of your being to evolve in harmony. This is where the idea of holistic integration comes in. It's about recognizing that all dimensions of your being, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, are interconnected. Each of these aspects plays a vital role in your journey of ascension. You cannot fully transcend one part without addressing the others. Let's begin with the physical aspect. Many people on a spiritual journey tend to overlook the importance of the body. After all, we often associate ascension with mental and spiritual elevation. But the body is the vessel through which you experience the world. If you're not taking care of your physical health, you're limiting your capacity to truly ascend. Physical health is the foundation of your spiritual growth. Without a strong body, your mind and spirit cannot fully operate at their highest potential. This doesn't mean you have to become a fitness guru or obsess over every meal. But it does mean being conscious of what you put into your body, how you treat it, and how you nurture it. Eating nourishing foods, getting regular exercise, and practicing self-care are essential to maintaining a balanced life. When your physical body is in a state of health, it supports every other aspect of your being, allowing you to rise higher, think clearer, and feel more connected. But the body is just one part of the equation. The emotional aspect is just as important. Emotions are the energy that flow through us. They are powerful indicators of our internal state. Negative emotions like anger, resentment, or fear can weigh us down, holding us in a state of stagnation. These emotions create dense energy that keeps us stuck in old patterns. To elevate our consciousness, we must learn to process and release these emotions. One of the most transformative practices you can engage in is emotional healing. This might involve confronting past trauma, forgiving yourself and others, or simply becoming more aware of your emotional state. When we hold onto negative emotions, we block our ability to receive higher vibrational energies. By healing emotional wounds, we free ourselves to experience more joy, peace, and love, frequencies that support spiritual growth. The mental aspect of ascension is equally critical. Our thoughts create our reality. This is not just a catchy phrase, it's a fundamental truth. If you constantly think negative thoughts, doubt yourself, or believe you're incapable of achieving your dreams, you will remain stuck. Your mind will continue to reinforce those limiting beliefs. But if you choose to feed your mind with positive, empowering thoughts that align with your highest potential, your reality will shift accordingly. This is where the concept of mindfulness becomes crucial. By practicing mindfulness, you become more aware of the thoughts that arise within your mind. You can observe them without judgment and begin to make conscious choices about which thoughts you allow to take root. This practice is liberating because it puts you in the driver's seat of your own mind. You no longer have to be a passive passenger, swept along by the currents of negative or unproductive thoughts. You can actively choose to direct your thoughts toward growth, possibility, and expansion. Now, we arrive at the spiritual aspect, the most profound layer of ascension. Spirituality is not about following a specific set of beliefs or practices. It's about connecting to something greater than yourself. It's about remembering that you are part of a larger universal consciousness and that your journey is deeply intertwined with the journey of all beings. The spiritual aspect of ascension is about awakening to the truth of who you are and your place in the cosmos. Spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, or contemplation help you connect to the divine energy that flows through everything. These practices offer clarity, insight, and a deep sense of peace. But perhaps the most important aspect of spiritual growth is the understanding that you are always evolving. Ascension is not a final destination. It is an ongoing process of becoming more aware, more conscious, and more aligned with your higher self. True ascension is not about escaping the physical world. It's about integrating the spiritual into the physical world. It's about bringing your spiritual insights into your everyday life and using them to navigate the challenges and opportunities that arise. Ascension is about grounding your spiritual wisdom in reality, allowing it to guide you through your relationships, your work, and your purpose. But ascension is also about responsibility. With the wisdom and growth that come with spiritual elevation, comes the responsibility to use that knowledge in service of others. You cannot hoard your spiritual gifts for yourself. True ascension means elevating those around you, contributing to the collective rise of humanity. The insights you gain on your journey of ascension should be used to help others awaken, heal, and grow. This is the ultimate purpose of personal growth, to contribute to the greater good of the collective. It's a beautiful cycle. As you elevate yourself, you elevate others. As you rise, you help the world rise with you. This is what makes the journey of ascension so powerful. It's not just about personal gain, but about shared growth. When we all rise together, we create a world of compassion, love, and understanding, qualities that will shape the future of humanity. As we move toward the final stages of our exploration, let's reflect on what we've learned so far. The journey of ascension is one of integration, where all aspects of ourselves, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, align to create a life of balance, purpose, and limitless potential. But the process doesn't end with individual growth. True ascension requires us to take responsibility for how we use our gifts and abilities. Responsibility in this context is not about burden or duty. It's about a deep sense of ownership over your growth and the impact you have on the world. As you rise in consciousness, you become a beacon for others. You become someone who can guide, uplift, and inspire. But this responsibility is not just external. It's also internal. When you ascend, you are called to be accountable to yourself, your intentions, your actions, your thoughts, and your words. Each of these shapes the energy you project into the world. When you elevate your consciousness, you must align your actions with your higher purpose. One of the most important aspects of this alignment is authenticity. The higher you ascend, the more you come into contact with your true self. This process of self-discovery is essential for not only personal growth, but also for your contribution to the world. In a society that often pressures us to conform, authenticity can feel like an act of rebellion. Yet, it is precisely through authentic living that we can truly impact the world. Living authentically means being true to your values, your beliefs, and your inner guidance. It means saying no when something doesn't align with your truth and saying yes to the things that nourish your soul. It means shedding the layers of conditioning that have been placed upon you by society, family, or your own fears, and embracing the essence of who you are. The more authentic you become, the more your light will shine, and in doing so, you will inspire others to do the same. But here's the thing: the path to ascension is not always easy. It's filled with challenges, doubts, and moments of uncertainty. But these challenges are not roadblocks. They are opportunities to grow, to refine your purpose, and to strengthen your resolve. Every trial you face on this journey is an opportunity to test your limits, to expand your belief system, and to push through the barriers that have kept you stuck. It is in facing adversity that you truly discover your strength. It's through the fire of challenge that your character is forged. And as you continue to rise, you begin to see the bigger picture. You understand that the struggles you face are not meant to break you, they are meant to elevate you. The key is resilience. Resilience is the ability to rise after each fall, to learn from each setback, and to continue moving forward with purpose and grace. The more resilient you become, the more equipped you are to handle life's challenges with wisdom and confidence. And this resilience, in turn, enhances your spiritual growth. But let's take a moment to consider something even more profound: the interconnectedness of all life. As you elevate your consciousness, you begin to see the world not as a collection of separate individuals and events, but as a vast web of energy and connection. Every action you take, every thought you have, ripples out into the universe, affecting the collective consciousness. This understanding of interconnectedness is a powerful tool for both personal growth and societal transformation. When you realize that every thought, word, and action has an impact on the collective, it changes the way you engage with the world. You become more mindful of your actions, more conscious of the energy you're contributing, and more dedicated to making a positive impact. This awareness shifts your perspective and helps you see the bigger picture. It's no longer just about you and your journey. It's about how your journey contributes to the collective evolution of humanity. And this brings us to one of the most profound truths of ascension. Everything is energy. Everything. your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions, the world around you, it's all made of energy. As you rise in consciousness, you begin to recognize that you are a part of this energy flow. You are both the conduit and the creator of the energy that flows through you, and the energy you emit influences your reality and the world around you. This is why your energy, your vibration, matters so much. It's not just about what you say or do. It's about how you feel and the energy you carry with you. When you operate at a higher frequency, one that is rooted in love, compassion, and understanding, you create a ripple effect that influences those around you. You become a vibrational catalyst for change, inspiring others to raise their own frequency and contribute to the collective upliftment. Now, let's zoom out for a moment and take a look at the bigger picture of ascension. Humanity, as a collective, is on a journey of awakening. As more individuals wake up to their higher selves, the collective consciousness is elevated. This creates a global shift, one where more and more people are living with intention, purpose, and love. As this shift continues, we move closer to a world where compassion, understanding, and peace are the norm. The ascension journey is not just an individual pursuit, it is a collective endeavor. As you elevate, you inspire others to do the same, and as more individuals awaken, the world itself will rise to meet them. We are creating a new reality, one based on higher consciousness, deeper connection, and a shared commitment to the greater good. But this process requires patience. Ascension is not something that happens overnight. It's a journey that takes time, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to the process. But know this, every step you take on this journey brings you closer to your true self and closer to the collective rise of humanity. In the end, the journey of ascension is about becoming who you truly are, a being of infinite potential, connected to the divine, and part of the great cosmic dance of the universe. It's about breaking free from the limitations imposed by society, fear, and ego, and stepping into the freedom and power that comes from living authentically and in alignment with your highest purpose. As you continue on this path, remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Trust the process, be kind to yourself along the way, and remember that the light you are seeking is already within you. Thank you for being a part of this journey. If you found this video meaningful, I encourage you to stay on this path and continue expanding your consciousness. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, comment, and share with others who might benefit from this message. And if you haven't seen our previous video, 11 Hidden Signs You're One of the Chosen Ones, unlock your true purpose now, I highly recommend checking it out for even more insights into your path of ascension. Keep rising, keep evolving. The world needs your light.